Hello everybody, how are you? Guys, it's time for another Lyrics Explained. Now, this is where I break down the lyrics of your favorite songs so that you can enjoy them even more. We're going to be on the country charts with this one. And now this song is not new, but we're going to break down the lyrics so that you can understand what is happening in Eyes on You by Chase Rice. Now, you may not be familiar with Chase Rice, so let me give you just a little background because he was born on a farm, he played football in college, and then worked on the Hendrick Motorsports pit crew, okay? The only thing that would have made him more suited to country music if he spent his summers during college putting fenders on a F-150s in a Ford factory. Okay, so the guy was born for country music. So we're gonna break down Eyes on You to figure out what is happening. Verse 1, we've been to both Carolinas, seen a big Montana sky, driven up and down a coast a few times, London, Paris, paradise, but ain't got much memory of the scenes. Come to think of it, I miss them all. And damn, babe, it's all your fault. This goes back to when he was dating a girl, they were on vacation, and they were just about home, and she realized she lost the keys to the house. Now, then they looked around the truck, they couldn't find it, and they just were trying to remember where did they go and to try to figure out where the keys might have dropped or fallen. That's why they say we've been to both Carolinas. So they were in that area. So they started to retrace their steps. They ended up going all the way back to where they started, Montana, and they went up and down the coast trying to find these keys. They went to London, that's in North Carolina, Paris, South Carolina, but they don't got much memory because they're so frustrated. We've all been there. Where are the damn keys? And you don't want to blame the other person, but in this case, it was her fault. So he says, come to think of it, I miss them all, the memories of all these places, and damn, babe, it's all your fault. He doesn't want to blame her, but it wasn't his fault. And so, in this case, she has to take the blame. But he's being constructive. He's keeping things light. And so they spent 2-3 months driving around the country trying to find the keys that are now gone. So right into the chorus, no matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. No matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms with my eyes on you. So what he's doing there is he doesn't want to go through this again. So he keeps his eyes peeled. He's okay. So they're driving down the road. He with his peripheral vision, he's kind of watching her. Let's say she bends down to get a bag of Cheetos, okay, from their road trip snack bag. Everybody's got one. Get those snack bags. Snacks for driving down the freeway. You don't want to stop, but you want a snack. With his peripheral, he's making sure the keys don't fall out of her pocket and maybe fall out of the door of the truck driving down the freeway. When they're checking into hotels, he's got his periphery because he doesn't want her to lose the keys to the house. Because then what do? You end up getting a hotel, or maybe you go camping, or maybe you call up a relative and you say, hey, do you mind if we sleep in your garage? Maybe you can park some people park their big lawnmower tractor, their riding mower, in that extra space. Can you park the lawnmower riding tractor in the yard so that we can then sleep? We'll put up some cots and you can sleep in that part of the garage. So that's what he says. And then he says, there ain't no better view than you in my arms with my eyes on you. So that way he knows. So they're arm in arm, and he is really close. He can really watch her and what she's doing with those keys, okay, when he's arm in arm with her. That's what that's all about. And then verse 2, speaking of the coast, remember Pfeiffer Beach, you and me, that sunset, cliffs by the sea. And the night rolled in, and you still talk about that moon that I can't recall. But God, I saw all I needed to. Might as well have just stayed in the room. So what happened? So they lost the keys. They decided to, look, let's just stay on Pfeiffer Beach, okay, for the night. You and me, that sunset cliffs by the sea. They said, look, let's just go to Pfeiffer Beach. We'll camp out, and we'll start again in the morning looking for the keys that are lost. And the night rolled in, and you still talk about that moon that I can't recall. So what are they talking about? It was a prank by Scotty McCreery and Thomas Rhett. Thomas Rhett and Scotty McCreery mooned them. Came up in the middle of the night, and they got them to throw open the doors of the tent, and they dropped trow and mooned them in the middle of the night on Pfeiffer Beach. That's why he says, and you still talk about the moon that I can't recall. He's erased it from his mind. The first thing you want to do if Scotty McCreery and Rhett moon you at the beach is to erase it from your mind. And so you use whatever techniques you can to just I gotta get it out of my head. It was so disturbing. Okay, so that's what he means. And you still talk about that moon that I can't recall. She still talks about it because from her point of view, it wasn't that bad of a view. But for him, it's burned into his brain, and he's trying to erase it. But God, I saw all I needed to. He saw more than he needed to. He's still having post-traumatic stress about it, okay? And he says, every time she brings it up, he says, we might as well have just stayed in a room, right? Rather than camping. But of course, they've been on the road spending money on hotels, and they're trying to save money. And the song goes on from there. So guys, I hope that gives you some context about the song. Another great song by Chase Rice. This one's been out for a while. It was written by Chase Rice, Ashley Gorley, and Chris DeStefano. DeStefano came out in October of 2017. There you go.